Okay, so I am doing this spell to bring a couple together. So apparently the boyfriend is strained and he's cheating on and off, and there's a mother-in-law involved, and we are trying to bring him back, get his old feelings back, dominate his feelings, and get the relationship back like it was years ago. And the mother-in-law is a very big influence in this also, so we are preparing a doll for her as well. So this one particular love work, I will be working with Oggun, the iron worker, and I will probably maybe do a video on how I'm gonna put it in Oggun. I'm gonna take the cauldron, I'm gonna take all of the iron out, put this in, and then put the iron back on top of this, and then give a rooster do the sacrifice. So we're gonna get the guy doll. I already put a little hole in there, and we're gonna get his clothing and put it in there. I have the guy's name with her name on top because she's the one that's trying to dominate. And then we'll have the picture. If you don't have personal belongings of the person, it's not a problem. You just work what you have, with what you have, and then it's more of the intent and energy. So there we have, because this couple has been together for so long, I went ahead and I used the marriage dolls. These are also good if you're trying to marry the person. In this case, I'm using it because they've been together for so long. I don't really remember if they're married or not. I don't think they are. Here's her picture. And then again, I have his name, and I put her name on top because again, she's the one that's trying to dominate him. So I'm going to get a little bit of my love powder, and I will just put a little bit, not a lot. With these spells, they get kind of tricky when there's a pesky mother-in-law involved. You just never seem to make them happy. So I'm gonna put them together like this. Now, I'm not gonna bind it a lot, just a little bit, just enough to get the dolls together. This one's actually if you have warriors and you have Oggun, you can do this. Of course, it won't be the same effect, but you can try. I've had people email me and say that they've tried my spells and they've gotten good results. So 3 knots because Oggun is number 3. And again, when I do these spells without the video, I do them all in Spanish because I feel like I put more energy and heart into it. I actually suggest not doing videos when doing the spells. So I'm getting a Goward. These are on my website as well. It's open. Placing the dolls inside. And putting more of the love powder that I've personally made. And I have all of these palo sticks that I have made into a powder. I have Yamal, which is call. Oh, I wrote them right there. Amansa guapo, which is tame the bully. Estate quieto, which means stay there. Dominador is to dominate. Hala hala is to pull. Para mí is for me. And atrayente is attraction. Those are the palo sticks that I powdered up. So I'm going to put those in there. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of honey. Let me get the honey. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And then I'm going to, hold on, I forgot to, where's that piece of paper? All right, so 1 second. I don't know where that paper went, so I'm gonna get a new piece of paper and write their names again. Which is okay. His on the bottom and hers is on top. I'm just gonna roll it in like this. A little bit of the love powder. And these particular dolls come with rings, so I'm using their rings. Looping them around like this. I'm placing it inside. Then I'm covering it up. And I'm going to get my black cloth. And there's several different ways that you can do this. You can use clay, a wooden box, anything that it's in its natural element. And then I just start asking that this person come back to her, that he come back happy and love, without fighting. So I'm going to turn this off because I really need to put energy into this, but by the time I'm done, this is going to be covered with the green thread. And what happens is I will get this. Like I said, it's going to be in Oggun, and I'm going to get, and I have a doll for her, for the mother. And this is going to be, I'm going to wrap this doll around one of the railroad nails. So I might do a video explaining that as well. So I'm going to turn this off like I said.